Trailer 3 may be closer than we think. And it's pretty interesting, not just because it's the next trailer that we're going to see for GTA 6, but to me, it's because it feels like the point where Rockstar has to start changing the conversation just a little bit. Trailer 1 was the big reveal for the game and a general showcase of what GTA 6 was going to be. Trailer 2 gave us way more story, way more tone, way more Jason and Lucia, and a much better feel for Leonida overall. But Trailer 3 feels like that moment where the game has to start feeling a little more tangible. Not just like this huge thing we're waiting on, but like a real game we're getting closer to actually playing. Rockstar is officially still sitting on the November 19th release date, and right now we still only officially have Trailer 1, Trailer 2, the character pages, and a ton of screenshot drops. Now once we get past all the date guessing, I think the real question is not just when Trailer 3 drops, it's what I think it needs to do at this point. I don't think it can just be another look how insane this world looks, look at the NPCs, look at the details. Trailer 2 already handled a lot of that for us. I think Trailer 3 is the point where Rockstar probably has to start bridging the gap between atmosphere and actual feel of the game. Not necessarily a full gameplay deep dive right away, I don't need any of that, that's not what I'm talking about, but something that starts making GTA 6 feel more like a thing we can imagine playing and less like this giant distant event that we do not have a lot of information on. Now, obviously, the date side of this is still a huge part of it. Take-Two has the next earnings call set for May 21st, 2026, and that alone has kicked this whole thing back into gear. And I keep seeing the same theory over and over that Rockstar could drop Trailer 3 sometime in early or mid-May, especially with Trailer 2 having landed on May 6th of last year. A lot of people are reading that window as the perfect setup for one more big marketing beat before investors hear the latest on where everything stands. The theory is everywhere right now. But at the same time, there are just as many people saying everybody's getting too attached to May and that Rockstar could easily hold it for later in the summer. So even the speculation itself is split in a way. People don't all agree on when it's coming. They definitely agree the next major reveal has to feel more revealing than what we've had so far. And I think part of why that debate is very strong is because if we look back at GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 and trying to figure out which marketing pattern GTA 6 is actually following, when you go back to Grand Theft Auto 5, the rollout had a very clear path. Trailer 2 landed on November 14th of 2012. Then Rockstar dropped the separate Michael, Franklin, and Trevor videos on April 30th of 2013. Then the big gameplay video came on July 9th, 2013. So with GTA 5, there was a clear point where the marketing stopped being mostly about the world and started getting more specific about the characters and then about how the game actually worked. Red Dead Redemption 2 had a similar marketing path, but it felt a little more controlled and story heavy. Rockstar announced the reveal trailer in October of 2016, then Trailer 2 came on September 28th of 2017. Trailer 3 landed on May 2nd of 2018, and the first official gameplay video followed on August 9th of the same year. So when people bring up Red Dead Redemption 2 in this Trailer 3 discussion, I think what they're really getting at is that Rockstar has done this before. Early trailers build the tone in the world, and then later in the campaign, they start shifting toward the more concrete evidence of the game. This is what the game is what the game actually feels and looks like, and that's a big part of the rollout. And honestly, that's what makes this fun to think about because some people clearly think Grand Theft Auto 6's next move will be more like GTA 5, where Rockstar starts breaking down more directly, maybe more character focused, maybe more system focused, maybe something closer to how the game really flows. Other people think it'll be more like Red Dead Redemption 2, where Trailer 3 still leans story heavy and cinematic, and the actual gameplay style reveal comes a little later. For me, the most interesting version of this isn't which exactly date is it going to launch. It's what phase are we about to enter? Because I think that's really what Trailer 3 represents. Trailer 1 made GTA 6 real as an announcement. Trailer 2 made it feel like a real world. And Trailer 3 to me is the one that has to make it feel real as a video game overall. It doesn't have to show the full HUD. It doesn't have to dump every mechanic on us. But I do think it has to start giving us a better sense of how Jason and Lucia move through Leonida, how grounded or chaotic the game feels, moment by moment, and how close Rockstar is willing to let the audience get to the actual experience this time. And I also think that's why Trailer 3 is a big part as well, because normally at this stage in marketing for Rockstar, we then start getting drops of the cover art and the broader marketing push overall. This could be the point where Rockstar really opens the door to the real campaign that they're going to be pushing. box art becomes official, and then the summer and fall marketing starts ramping up from there. I'm not saying that's definitely how Rockstar is going to do it, because obviously nobody outside of Rockstar knows that. And as we know, Rockstar is Rockstar. They are very ominous. They're very discreet, and I love that about them as a company. But it does make sense as a theory, because once this campaign really starts moving, it probably won't just be one trailer and then silence again. It'll feel like the beginning of the real push towards the launch of the game. I mean, we are actually really close to launch if we really think about it. Sure, Rockstar does it very differently than others in the industry, but the time will go really fast as we approach November. So I think the marketing push is going to be coming a lot sooner than we anticipate. Now, the biggest thing that I do think trailer 3 is going to introduce, I don't think it's going to give us as much as we probably think it will, but I think it's going to give us a little bit of details on specific mechanics and gameplay elements that are going to be absolutely insane. I don't think we're ready for it. I think they're going to showcase parts of the game that we've never even fathomed existed, and parts of the game that make us think, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that this is potentially going to be attached to this title and actually exist in this Grand Theft Auto. But that's just me. I think it's going to have a lot of cinematics to it, but I do think there's going to be small little nuances in the trailer that's going to showcase some things that are actually going to be gameplay mechanics, actually be part of the world, part of what we can do in this title, and it's going to be insane. But let me know, what do you guys think? Are you guys ready for trailer 3? What would you like to see out of trailer 3? Again, it's Rockstar. We know they're ominous. We know they're secretive. And I love that about them. I love that about Grand Theft Auto as a franchise as a whole, because the marketing for this game just gets you more excited over time. Do you guys want more gameplay? Do you want more cinematic focus? Would you like to see a little bit of the mechanics for the title? Maybe things that we've never seen before for the franchise, like new elements that they're introducing? Or would you like it just to go over a little bit of a broader element of Leonida as a whole in the story? Either way, whatever Rockstar decides to do, I'm just going to be excited to have more footage to comb through, more footage to use in the videos and talk about. And if you guys are into all things GTA, deep dives, discussions, that's what we do here on the channel. We try to keep it real. I do not like going over leaks too much. I like to just go over theories, ideas, and things that I think are coming to the game. I appreciate you guys, and if you guys are into that, subscribe to the channel and drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, check out all my GTA 6 videos. We got plenty more on the way. I appreciate you guys, and as always, stay happy, stay hyped, and have a beautiful day.